Hey up everybody, hope you're all well and good. Right, today I will be making some keto pork chops, just served with some nice asparagus. So it's a nice simple one today, as always with me. Right, so I'll share the ingredients and we'll crack on. Right, so we have 4 pork chops. These were from Aldi's, I think. We have some mushrooms. The amounts, it says like 8 ounces for the mushrooms. I'm just going to probably use these up because they need using up. Some olive oil, some Parmigiano Reggiano, 2 garlic cloves, some pepper flakes or chili flakes. I'm going with those because I just are the ones that grab first. Some oregano, salt and pepper, some double cream, some spinach, and that is the asparagus that we're going to serve it with. So this is not going to take long, so let's get cracking. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just to gently warm up some olive oil in a pan. Now, it actually said 2 tablespoons in there in the recipe. I don't think it's going to need that much, to be fair. It's only really to fry the chops and the mushrooms, etc. So I'm going to put in about a tablespoon, something like that. And I'm just going to let that warm up. And we'll come back when it's nicely warmed up. Right, so while that's warming up, I'm going to salt and pepper these lovely pork chops and give them a bit of a massage, both sides. I like plenty of pepper, me, like. Just pat it down. It's probably, some of it's going to fall off, but hey. So I shall turn these over like so and do exactly the same. Done. Give that a quick dry. Do exactly the same on the other side. A little bit of salt. Get some more in there, like. It's getting a bit low. And the same again with the pepper. Like I said, you should do that to your taste. But we like plenty of pepper. Right, so they're ready to go into the pan shortly. So while it's still warming up nicely, I've only got it on a low heat. So basically, I'm just going to slice these mushrooms up. They need using up. I think it said about 8 ounces in the recipe, but there's probably a bit more in here. I don't know. Maybe it's, yeah. I think it's not going to do any harm. So just slice them up. So they're ready for the pan. It's another one pot wonder, this, well, apart from the asparagus. But my favourite, nice, easy, quick. And it is the morning now, so I'm going to cook it. It will be getting slowly reheated later on. But I will be doing the taste test and everything this morning. And then when I come home from tonight, all I've got to do is warm it up. And I can chillax instead of having to stand around and make a video or a vlog, whatever. Right, nearly there. We're nearly there. Bit boring, I know, watching me chop up stuff, but just to show you that I actually do it, because I've been accused of that before. So there we go. That's that. So, right, we'll crack on with it. Right, so that's nicely warmed up now. I've just turned it up to a medium heat. And we're going to go in with our pork chops. That's why you need a nice big pan. So, like I said, that's over a medium heat. Excuse me, I'm just going to wash my hands again. I'll rinse it under there with the salt and pepper on it. Set your timer for 5 minutes. Okay, which is what I'm doing now. Do not touch them. Don't be tempted to look underneath. Try and get a nice crust on. So I'll come back in 5 minutes when that bit is done. Will be a nanosecond for you. Okay, so the 5 minutes is up. Let's see if we've got a bit of colour. Again, look, a bit of water coming out of them pork chops. Don't worry about the little bit of, that'll all add to the sauce, the little bit of gunk. That's the water. Got a little bit of crust, probably not as much as I would like. So, again, another 5 minutes on that side. Right, so, I said it's 5 minutes. A lot of water have come out of there, so I'm just going to let that just sizzle away because the mushrooms are going to be going in next. So, ideally, you would put these on a plate, but try and keep them warm, but it's not going to take that long to do the mushrooms before they go back in again anyway, so there we have it. That's our pork sticks there, out just resting for a little while. And it's now straight in with the mushrooms. So we're going to stir these around for probably about 5 minutes or so until they've started to soften up. And these mushrooms will soak up all that juice. In fact, they are already. So there we go. Right, I'll come back in a while. Right, so that's had 5 minutes. Next to go in is our 2 cloves of garlic, which I'm just going to crush in. Where's my knife? Right, so we just stir this now just for about a minute so you don't burn your garlic. Mushrooms got a nice bit of colour on them, nicely softened down. That's what you want. Trying to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom. Oh, I can smell that garlic. Right, next to go in is a cup of double cream, which is about 125 mils. Double cream into there. Give that a bit of a stir. So it picks up all of those lovely juices, and I'm just going to let that simmer for about a minute. Right, next to go in is our parmesan, about 4 ounces, which is, yeah, you can add more if you want more, but I'm not going to be exact. It's about half a cup or something like that, I think, in American measurements, but about 4 ounces. So you make it as cheesy as you want, really. It's just, again, to taste. Well, parmesan is considered a seasoning anyway, so. And it's just on a medium-low sort of heat at the minute. So. Right. I think that will do for the cheese. So we're going to stir that in, make sure it's all incorporated. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit, down to a low, because it is on the big ring. Right, so a teaspoon of oregano. Again, I know roughly what that is, so there we go. And some chili flakes, which it says a pinch. I'm going to add a little bit more than that in there. We do like things quite spicy. So there we go, that's coming together nicely. And it's thickening up already, so I'm now going to go in with the spinach. I'm just going to use the spinach that we got left. It says 3 cups, so it's probably about right. Forget spinach will wilt. Spinach will wilt down quite considerably. So I'm going to wilt this down into the sauce and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've got my asparagus into some boiling water, and that'll take about 4 minutes or so once it comes up to the boil. And this is now nicely incorporated into there. So now we're going to return these pork chops into the sauce. And the juices, do not waste those. They're going in there. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn that up slightly. And that will take about 5 minutes for the pork chops to warm back through. And by then, the asparagus should be done. So, back soon. Okay, so that is now done. All ready to serve up and taste testing time. It's my keto pork chops served with some nice, just simply blanched asparagus. So, taste testing time. And there it is, served up with my asparagus. As I say, I'm not going to be eating all this. I'm just going to do a taste test for this is for our tea. So, yeah. Oh, in and out of focus there. Right. Finally, it's triple tea time. What's going on with the focus? Ooh, triple tea time. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, lovely. Right, so let's try this pork chop. Let's just see what it's all about. Bit of the sauce on there. Oh, just dump that bit on the floor. Pork chop, nice and tender, nice and juicy, as you would want a pork chop to be. Beautiful. The sauce is lovely. Try and get a bit with the spinach and the sauce and the mushroom. Lovely and creamy, tasty. Not really getting the spice from the chilies, but hey, there we go. And we'll just try a bit of the asparagus. Is what it is. Asparagus is asparagus. Right. So, that is it. That is definitely a winner. Absolutely delicious keto pork chops, just served with whatever veg you'd like to go with it. So there you go. Right, so thank you very much everybody for watching. It's much appreciated. all your likes, all your shares. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really helps us out, and keep those thumbs up coming. That really helps us as well. Thank you for all your lovely comments and recipe ideas. Keep them all coming, and we will catch you guys on the next one. So I'll say bye for now and take care. Bye.